What's good YouTube, MuzikleX here, coming at you today with another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Alright, so I'm doing another deck profile. The other day I was at my local card shop and I decided to build this on a whim, because it hasn't really seen much play and not many people are willing to give it a shot. But I just thought, hey, I need something new to play. Prophecy doesn't interest me, neither do dragons. And so I decided to build this. That's right, rank 5 Fire Fist. No, I'm just joking. I've done enough Fire Fist videos. I've decided to build the Mecha Phantom Beast deck. It's a new archetype from Tachyon, and it's really cool. It has a lot of really skillful plays that take a lot of thought. Like, you can't just pick up this deck and automatically know every single play that you're going to do. Because of the level variance you got, your extra deck will be full of rank 3s, 4s, 7s, 6 7s, and like 9s, and maybe a Gustav Max, or a Hard Earth Dragon. Yeah. Alright, so without anything further, I'll just get straight into the deck. So first up, we have 3 Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat. The card that sets up everything. It's a constant monster reborn, and when it's flip face up you get 2 tokens. And so it just really helps with your plays because you can still sack them and then you'll have stuff left. The main problem with it though is it does fill up board space very quickly, and so you really have to think about all your plays all the time. Next we have 3 Mega Raptor, the card that just generates extra tokens and acts as the searcher for the deck. 1900 attack well, which is just good. It like crashes into other cards that would slow you down and lives. 3 Tetherwolf. It's probably the best Phantom Beast card, Mecha Phantom Beast, because on summon it gets the token, and during either player's damage step, sack a token and gains 800. So it goes to 2-5, and it can get over your opponents like Megalos and Ophions and all that kind of stuff. Next we have 3 Black Falcon. It's alright. I mean, you kind of just gotta play it right now because of what's available. Yeah. And just 1 Stealth Ray. Its popping back row effect is alright, but I mean, in this format, back row isn't really a huge problem anymore, and so that's okay. Running it at 1 just seems to work. Excuse the proxies, it's been really hard to get Tempest because no one seems to be getting rid of them, so I just have to use the blasters that I had in my Fire Fist deck. Tempest just combos off so well. It uses, it's another level 7 that you can just drop all the time, and so it really helps into going into the Big Eye and Draco Sack like every turn. And 2 Lightning, just so you can get into it quicker. And last, 2 Hand Traps, 2 Maxi, because the card is just too good right now. I'm thinking about changing them to Veilers for the main deck and then just siding them, but so far this seems to work against a lot of road decks really well as well. And that's it for the monster count. That's a solid 20. Next we have double MST, because as I said before, back row isn't really a huge thing in the format. Most of the time, if you MST against the top tier decks, you'll hit the Set Super Rejuve, the Return from the Different Dimension, or the Spellbook of Fate. And it's just, they're chainable cards, so MST isn't really the best right now, but it's still good to have. Obviously I side the 3rd one, but I am still maining Heavy, just because Heavy is a good card. Dark Hole, I'm thinking about taking this out because against the main decks, it really doesn't do much. Against Evil Swarm, they'll just Pandemic. Against Dragons, it will slow them down for a turn. And against Prophecy, they'll just keep whatever they want alive with their Wisdom. Of course, Monster Reborn, just because. Book of Moon, this card is fantastic right now. And it just helps with, like, Black Falcon to attack and not take so much damage or to actually get over things. 1 Duality. I really hate Duality in this deck because if you have like Tetherwolf in hand, it means you can't summon him because you won't gain your advantage, but it just helps with those god-awful dead hands you'll sometimes get. So I still feel it's very relevant just at 1. Next, 2 aerial recharge, because it just helps with the tokens, and it combos well with, God, as much as I hate this card, do a barrel roll. God, I hate this card. It's the War Chariot of the deck, it's a constant SJ, the only problem is it takes away all your tokens. Not just one, you have to sacrifice all of them. So it works well with aerial recharge. 2 Compulse, because Compulse is amazing right now. Your opponent's bigger, your opponent's Dragossack. 2 Torrential. Arguably it doesn't work too well with the deck, but I still, like, that's what I've been told. Well, people are saying to me. But I think it works really well because, well, your opponent can your opponent can make a huge push, then you'll just Torrential at the end of it. And you've still got your Black Falcon, your Hamstrat, or your Mega Raptor on board, or your Dragossack, and you're just not even worried, you'll get your tokens back next turn. And 2 Bottomless, because Bottomless is just a fantastic back row card right now. It gets past the Dragossack as soon as it hits the board, or the big eye. If you're lucky, they don't have Wisdom or whatever. And the Solemn Duo. These cards you just kind of got to run. As for the extra deck, I've just been borrowing that off a friend or proxying it as I go, because I haven't had the chance to pick up cards like Dragossack and Big Eye. But, you know, you'll be running a lot of variation from rank 3 to rank 7. Not rank 3 to rank 7, more like rank 3 for 6, 7, 9, and 10. Maybe 12, like if you've got double hand. Nah, not 12 at all. I haven't put a lot of thought into the extra deck yet because I haven't had much of a chance to play. But so far, it's been a really fun deck, and it plays really well. It has a strong matchup against a lot of meta decks. Like, I played against Prophecies. I've played against them a few times, and that deck, it can be straightforward, but I mean, if you open a bad hand, it takes a good player to be able to push through that. And I walked away from that, like, we played about 10 games, I won maybe 7, and that was pretty good. Playing against Dark Lords without siding, it was a very even type match. I won more than I lost, and I haven't actually had the chance to play against dragons yet, and I'm really looking forward to that. But as I said, I still don't have internet at home, which is really annoying. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let me know if you want me to do more deck profiles. I'll cover more rogue decks, I'll cover some more other important decks, meta decks as well. And yeah, with that said, that's MozikoX signing out.